Hey, it's Random 101, and today I have another Japanese manga haul. This time around, I have none other than the legendary One Punch Man manga series, volumes 1 to 23, and I have to say, volume 1 just has one of the coolest volume covers probably ever in manga. Just look at it. The Japanese manga releases for One Punch Man are filled to the brim with surprises and Easter eggs, so I will do my best to show this off. Basically, for the first couple of volumes, you have this really cool just 3D effect implemented in the dust jacket design. Like, this is so insanely creative and cool. I can't even, who even thought this up? Was it the artist Murata or the design team? I'm not sure, but this is unbelievably cool. Underneath the dust jacket, you have some more insanely cool artwork, and even the spine is quite different looking if it wants to focus. I guess this works. All right. Volume 2. Genos is looking really cool on the cover here, and let's see. I guess this is the perspective. That's so fun. All right. More cool artwork. You know what? I just realized this is probably the best way of showing off the difference in the spine artwork. And I guess I'll do it for volume 1 too. Volume 3. It was about time I added One Punch Man to my collection. I've been really just loving and reading the manga since 2015, so yeah, I'm very excited to have this finally. Well, I guess you get the idea. This is the artwork under the dust jacket. Nice and green. And the spine comparison. Volume 4. I mean, I can't get over how cool this is. Just the fact that I have the option to play around with the covers like this is truly something else, you know? All right, and let's see. Hello, good sir. And the spine comparison. Volume 5. I mean, hello. How does the artist come up with this? I'm kind of mind blown, to be honest. Let's see. More marvelous artwork. And these spines, I really love how each volume has a really distinctive color on the spine. That's fun. Volume 6. The Spines. Volume 7. Some really insane stuff happens at this point in the story. Like, if you know, you know. Volume 8. And here is the spine comparison. Volume 9. All right, nothing fancy this time around. That's okay. This manga has, by the way, some of the best artwork I have ever come across from any manga that I've read. I mean, if it wasn't obvious enough, this is like, the level of detail is absolutely just incredible. I don't even know how the author pulls it off, to be honest. Or the artist in this case. Since this manga is done by a duo of people, and as a side note, I guess, the manga initially started as a webcomic published by One. His art style is very raw and different, and at some point, him and Yusuke Murata teamed up, and the rest is history, I guess. I almost forgot to compare the spines for volumes 9, so there you go. Personally, I have never read the webcomic version of One Punch Man, but maybe one day. The advantage of reading the webcomic by One, I guess, is the fact that you get to see what happens in the story in advance, and then later on, the artist, Yusuke Murata, basically just readapts the contents of the chapter and maybe expands on the details. He really fleshes things out artistically, but it's still the same story, more or less. Volume 13. Volume 14. Volume 15. Underneath the dust jacket, there is this really cool, dark illustration. I really like this. All right, and the dust jacket has this cute door design. And if you open the door, this is what you're gonna find. Like, the first time I saw this, it caught me completely off guard, and I did laugh for quite a while. You know what? I think the picture just speaks for itself, so yeah. I gotta love these Japanese One Punch Man releases. All right, we have the door design going on. So I guess if we open the door, hey, we have the team gearing up or getting ready to leave. Volume 17. Are there any more doors for us to open? Oh, I guess the answer is yes. He's hot, he's cool. Just in general, the character designs in this manga are top-notch. All right, let's check what's behind this door. Oh, well, sorry to bother you, Saitama. I guess we should have knocked in advance. To be honest, for a very fun manga series, you have a very fun just manga release, so I think it all works out. Another door, okay, seems to be noisy. Very nice, very nice. What's going on over here? Huh. I think it's for the best if we just leave them alone. Okay, if you thought the creative stuff kind of just stopped with that, well, you're wrong. As you can see here, these 3 volumes line up when it comes to the spine artwork, but that's not the only thing that lines up nicely. Now, if you line up these 3 volumes, you can already see that they're making a bigger picture, but it doesn't stop with that. Check this out. Okay, I guess we have to kind of line this up the best we can, and I think you can see where this is going. And there you go. I seriously doubt that the English manga releases implemented this design. But wait, there is more actually. So if you flip this, I think you know where this is going, right? We have a fan service party, I guess. And I'm pretty sure this one, if you stretch it out, you get an even bigger picture. So the spines are in full color as well for what's under the dust jacket. I was honestly very surprised to see how many details were packed into these volumes and just how many creative ideas were implemented. So I guess it was a really good idea to finally add this to my collection. All right, and I guess from this point on, the color alternate cover trend continues with what's under the dust jacket. That's cool. And finally, volume 23. Another insanely cool illustration. Just wow. Spine comparison. And is this from the anime? I think it is, possibly. Probably from season 2, which let's not talk about that one. But season 1 from the One Punch Man anime is just absolutely incredible. I did watch the first season of the One Punch Man anime weekly as it was coming out back in 2015, and it was just one of the most exciting anime watching experiences I've ever had. Basically, for the first season of the anime, the stars aligned, everything went perfectly well, and the result was one of the most spectacular manga to anime adaptations probably ever. So yes, I do highly recommend the first season of One Punch Man. Season 2 not so much since, yeah, it's not really worth watching in my opinion. But it should be noted that it is 100% worth reading the entire manga since it's phenomenal all the way through. Here is an overview shot with the volumes. All right, now for some finishing thoughts, and I guess I'm going to show off some of the artwork from Volume 1. I mean, in case you couldn't tell already from the volume covers and everything that I've shown so far, the artwork in this is like truly next level stuff. I would say that Yusuke Murata is one of the greatest manga artists out there of all time. Just look at this. The attention to detail and the way that he brings these gigantic monsters or kaiju to life is absolutely just incredible. Oh yeah, and when it comes to the story, I guess all that you really need to know is the fact that Saitama is the strongest hero and His punches will basically beat anything. Now, of course, there is more to the story, but I'm just gonna leave it at that since I think it's for the best if you just discover things on your own. If you're in the mood for an incredibly exciting, action-packed, comedic manga, then give this series a try. Thank you for watching the video, and bye.